Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Grammar instruction in communicative language teaching classroom student teachers receptions. Abstract. The aim of this study was to find out the teachers and student participation toward grammar instruction in communicative language teaching classrooms. The participants of this study were 2 teachers and 4 students from an Islamic junior high school madrasah. We use a case study method to conduct this research to identify teachers and student participants in teaching and learning grammar instruction in communicative language teaching classroom. The data were collected by using interview. The data were analyzed by using thematic analysis. The findings indicate that there were 5 indicators on student-teachers participation. 1. Grammar was the crucial component and improving English skills. 2. Using classroom active to promote communicative activities in the classroom. Error correction was seen as one to process to create a student in memorizing materials. 4. Teaching grammar instruction in CLT classroom, teachers act the motivator and facilitate. All students need 5 students should take part of the process of learning. Introduction. Grammar is the language framework and system of meaning. Everyday language seem to have a grammar, and persons speaking in similar language will communicate because they naturally understand the grammar structure, which is the rules of meaning. According to Beston, and language without grammar is going to be messy, and it's harder to understand language without looking for this basic framework. So grammar language will be impossible to learn effectively without following structural rules. They found the grammar plays a very important role in the study of language. The purpose of grammar is to educate those who use English to express their thought properly, both in speaking and their writing. Research by Azzahra indicate the grammar is as an essential and is a variable part in language teaching. So teachers have tended to use communicative activities in teaching grammar instructions, and it is meant that is teaching English as an foreign language is necessary to consider not only how learners acquire grammatical competence, but also how they learn to communicate is how they develop communication competence. Literature review. Communicative language teaching is one approach to language teaching and rules of student teachers and grammar instruction in CLT. Communicative language teaching emphasizes in self-direction to students. Methodology. This study used intrinsic case study method as the way to collect the data. Data collection and analysis is the research in order to find out the teachers and student participants in grammar instruction in communicative language teaching. We use interview in order to gain information about teachers and student participants toward grammar instruction in communicative language teaching classroom. Finding the data gained from interview were analyzed by using thematic analysis, teacher participant, and after analyzing the data from interview, we found that there were some teachers participant. The importance of grammar based on the data obtained from the interview, we got some teacher participant about grammar instruction in communicative language teaching. Classroom activities based on the data obtained from interview is one found some participants toward grammar instruction in communicative language teaching. Discussion after analyzing the data by using the thematic analysis, it was found that there was several information about teachers and student participants toward grammar instruction in communicative language teaching classroom. They thus considered of the importance of grammar, classroom activities, quality and quality error correction, the role of teachers in the classroom, the role and contribution of students in the learning process. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.